Picture this. A chill runs down your spine, there's an eerie silence, and you feel a presence. Welcome, friends, to the world of the haunted. We're about to embark on a chilling voyage across America, exploring the most terrifying haunted places that have stood the test of time. 10 spine-tingling destinations await us, each with its own unique tale of horror and mystery. From the infamous Amityville house to the eerie Lizzie Borden house in Massachusetts, we will journey through the dark corners of history. We'll visit the LaLaurie Mansion in New Orleans, the Whaley House in San Diego, and others that have long been the stuff of nightmares. Now, as we prepare to delve into these spectral realms, remember to subscribe to Love and Lifestyle. Now, are you ready to step into these haunted houses? Remember, you've been warned. First up, we venture into the infamous Amityville house. This house, nestled in the suburban town of Amityville, New York, carries a chilling history that has inspired countless books and films. The tale begins in the mid-70s when the Lutz family moved into this seemingly ordinary house. Unbeknownst to them, it was the same house where, just 1 year prior, a man had brutally murdered his entire family, claiming to be driven by demonic forces. The Lutz family's 28-day stay was filled with a series of disturbing events. They reported strange smells, chilling cold spots, and unexplainable noises. The most terrifying account was of a pair of glowing red eyes, believed to be a demonic pig-like creature, staring into the house. Their experiences were so horrifying that they eventually fled, leaving their possessions behind. The Amityville house, with its sinister history and tales of the supernatural, has since become a symbol of terror. Did that send shivers down your spine? Well, hold tight, we're just getting started. Next, we delve into the chilling tales of the Lizzie Borden house and the LaLaurie Mansion. Let's journey to the quiet town of Fall River, Massachusetts, home to the infamous Lizzie Borden house. This quaint abode holds a dark past, with a gruesome double murder that took place way back in the summer of 1892. It was here that Lizzie Borden was accused, though later acquitted, of the axe murders of her father and stepmother. Today, the house serves as a bed and breakfast, but guests often report eerie happenings. The sound of a woman weeping, doors mysteriously closing, and even sightings of a spectral woman in Victorian clothing. Now let's leave Massachusetts and head south to New Orleans, Louisiana. There, nestled in the heart of the French Quarter, stands the LaLaurie Mansion. It was once the residence of the high society couple, Delphine and Louis LaLaurie. The LaLauries were known for their grand parties, but beneath the glamour lurked a horrifying secret. After a fire broke out at the mansion in 1834, the townsfolk discovered the couple's cruel treatment of their slaves. Since then, the mansion has been plagued by tales of hauntings. Voices echo through the halls, phantom footsteps sound in the night, and chilling screams are said to pierce the silence. These two locations, steeped in history and drenched in mystery, continue to captivate the imaginations of paranormal enthusiasts. The Lizzie Borden house and the LaLaurie Mansion, each with their own grim tales, offer a chilling glimpse into America's haunted past. 2 places down, and things are getting spookier, aren't they? Brace yourself as we now explore the Whaley House and the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Let's kick things off on the sunny coast of California, where the Whaley House stands as a stark reminder of the past. Built in the mid-19th century by Thomas Whaley, it's not just the architecture that harks back to a different era. Many believe that the spirits of Whaley and his family still roam the hallways of this historic home. But it's not just the Whaleys who are said to have stuck around. The site of the house was once a public execution ground, and the ghost of Yankee Jim Robinson, a man hanged there years before the house was built, is said to have never left. From the sunny shores of California, we now travel to the chilling mountains of West Virginia, where the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum looms large. This mammoth of a building sprawls over 240,000 square feet and was once home to thousands of patients. Constructed in the mid-19th century, it was a sanctuary for those with mental illnesses. However, with overcrowding and questionable treatments, the asylum soon turned into a place of despair. The chilling tales of patient mistreatment and their lingering spirits make it a horrifying destination for thrill seekers. Despite the asylum's closure in the late 20th century, many believe that it's far from empty. Visitors and staff have reported unexplained phenomena, from mysterious voices to chilling apparitions. Many claim to have seen the spirits of former patients, forever trapped within the asylum's imposing walls. Both the Whaley House and the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum are steeped in history and chilling tales. They serve as reminders of our past and the spirits that many believe still linger. So, Whether you're a history buff or a ghost hunter, these places are sure to send a shiver down your spine. Halfway through our journey, how are you holding up? Our journey now takes us to the Eastern State Penitentiary and the Stanley Hotel. The Eastern State Penitentiary, in Philadelphia, is a place that echoes with the memories of its past. It was built in the early 19th century and was designed to inspire penitence in the hearts of its inmates with its Gothic architecture and solitary confinement system. But instead, this unique prison system fostered madness and despair, leading to tales of ghostly apparitions that are said to still wander its decaying halls. The most famous of these specters is believed to be the spirit of Al Capone, the notorious gangster who spent a year in the penitentiary. Visitors and staff members alike report hearing eerie strains of a muted trumpet, believed to be Capone playing his beloved instrument from beyond the grave. Now let's journey west to the Rocky Mountains and check into the Stanley Hotel. This grand colonial revival hotel, nestled in the picturesque Colorado landscape, has a history just as stunning as its views. Built by Freeland Oscar Stanley in the early 20th century, it was a retreat for the rich and famous. But the Stanley Hotel is perhaps best known as the inspiration for Stephen King's The Shining. King and his wife stayed in room 217, and their eerie experiences inspired the famous novel. Over the years, guests and staff have reported numerous paranormal occurrences, including the sounds of a party going on in the ballroom when it's completely empty, and sightings of Mr. Stanley and his wife Flora, who seem to be enjoying their eternal retirement. Both the Eastern State Penitentiary and the Stanley Hotel serve as stark reminders that history is alive and well, and sometimes it refuses to stay in the past. Each location has its own unique tales that send shivers down the spine. The echoes of their past reverberate in the present, creating a chilling atmosphere that continues to intrigue and terrify visitors. With each place, the tales become more chilling. Are you ready for more? Finally, we turn to the San Fernando Cathedral, Gettysburg Battlefield, and the Myrtles Plantation. Embarking on our journey to the heart of Texas, we stumble upon the San Fernando Cathedral, an iconic symbol of spiritual and historical significance. Established in the 18th century, this edifice holds within its walls centuries of stories, some of which are quite chilling. Whispered tales of a ghostly monk wandering the premises have been passed down through generations. Some say he's a protector, others claim he's seeking eternal rest. Next, we head northeast, to the Gettysburg Battlefield in Pennsylvania. The site of one of the deadliest battles in American history, Gettysburg is steeped in both historical importance and supernatural intrigue. The echoes of cannon fire and the cries of fallen soldiers are said to still resonate on moonlit nights. Sightings of spectral soldiers, lost and confused, are common. Some visitors have even reported hearing phantom drum beats, the remnants of a long-forgotten war call. Our final destination takes us to the Deep South, to the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana. A beautiful antebellum plantation that belies its eerie past. Built atop an ancient Tunica Indian burial ground, the Myrtles has earned its reputation as one of America's most haunted homes. The ghost of a former slave named Chloe is said to roam the grounds, forever bound to the place of her torment. Unexplained noises, ghostly apparitions, and even a mysterious grand piano that plays by itself have all been reported. From the spiritual serenity of the San Fernando Cathedral, to the war-torn fields of Gettysburg, and finally to the haunting beauty of the Myrtles Plantation, we've journeyed through time and tales that chill to the bone. The past is alive in these places, whispering its stories in the wind and etching its history in the very stones. And with that, we've traversed some of the most haunted places in America. How's your heartbeat? What a journey it's been, hasn't it? We've traversed the length and breadth of America, unearthing tales of the eerie and the uncanny, from the chilling confines of the Amityville House to the unsettling whispers of the Whaley House. We've ventured into the dark recesses of the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum and braved the spectral sightings at the Eastern State Penitentiary. Not to forget our sojourns at the Stanley Hotel, San Fernando Cathedral, Gettysburg Battlefield, and the Myrtles Plantation. Each place a testament to the spectral, the supernatural, and the downright spine-tingling. Thank you for joining me on this uncanny journey. Isn't it fascinating how these places, steeped in history and mystery, continue to captivate us? Do you have any personal experiences with these haunted locales, or perhaps others we didn't cover? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments section. Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for the Love and Lifestyle channel. Who knows what adventures await us next?